Hello everybody, welcome to this video. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy I'm here. And I want to talk about something today that is truly profound if you put it into action in your life, and that is being non-reactive. And I don't mean just being stoic where you have like no reaction. I mean being non-reactive in the way that other people can exist as they are around you and you are neutral. You are accepting, you're grounded, you know who you are. And how other people are doesn't really faze you. It doesn't really bother you, right? Being non-reactive is a superpower because it puts you in a state of divine acceptance. And what I mean is you don't need other people to behave a certain way, to believe a certain way, to act a certain way for you to be at peace, right? Being non-reactive is a powerful place to be because other people get to exist as they are and they feel safe. They feel like, yeah, I can be myself in front of this person because they're not having crazy reactions to me, right? And so think about in real life, what does this actually look like in real life? Say your sibling calls you and they're having a crisis and it's not really something you can fix, right? It's not really something you are an expert in, but they call you. Maybe a friend calls you with a crisis and you are non-reactive, so you don't get all wound up and bound up in the problem, even if it's part of your family, right? You don't get all reactive and you don't get all hyphy and you don't get all emotional. And that is a gift to other people because they are able to express themselves, to talk about their thing, to vent, to share, to a safe space. They know that they could tell you practically anything and you would still be you. You would still be calm, you'd still be clear, you'd still be grounded, you'd still be stable, you'd still be in your peace, in your joy even. Do you know how powerful that is to be somebody like that? That is a gift you give other people. Do you ever have an instance where you want to tell somebody something or you want to share something, but you're kind of scared of how they're going to react? Or are they going to be mad? Are they going to judge me? Are they going to think differently of me? Then you don't tell them. You don't tell them anything. You just keep it to yourself because it's safer that way, right? What if you had somebody in your life who was non-reactive that you could just tell anything to? And you could feel from them that they're not judging you. You could feel from them that they don't think less of you. That they just have this divine understanding that like things happen in the world and like everybody's figuring it out, right? They have a belief that everybody's figuring it out in their perfect timing. And it's not up to me, you know, that person, to fix it for them. It's not up to us to give them the answers even. It's just up to us to be a pure example of what it is to be grounded, of what it is to be peaceful, what it is to find joy in the mundane. Your example is the most powerful thing you can give people. The clarity of who you're being is the most powerful gift you can give people. Your happiness is the most beautiful gift you can give to other people. We need people in this world who are grounded, who are clear. How many times am I going to say these words in this video? Who are peaceful, who are just joyful for no reason, who are cheerful in life despite the overwhelming evidence to the contrary. You know, people who are cheerful are blessings in this world. We need more people like that. We need more attitudes like that. We need more dispositions, more sunny dispositioned people. And the thing is, it's a habit that you practice. Being happy, having a positive mental outlook, it is a habit that you practice. I will stay on that. I will preach that forever because I know what it's like to look at life negatively and be depressed and just, you know, be kind of narrow-minded. I know what that's like. And I also know what it's like to be positive, to be optimistic, to believe in infinite outcomes, you know, infinite possibilities, to believe that good things are coming. And what way do you want to live, right? What example do you want to be? Do you want to be the person who's narrow-minded and thinks that life is terrible and that you're a victim to life? No. We don't want to live like that because a lot of times what we think comes to pass, and maybe not come to pass, but it's like reflected in our environment and the things that show up in our life. And it's like, if you can train yourself to have a positive mental outlook, which is to say that you create a habit of being happy, you create a habit of choosing thoughts that feel good, you create a habit of intending to feel good, to have fun, to be at ease, to be at peace, it will happen for you. You will create it as a habit, and a habit becomes your lifestyle, and your lifestyle becomes your outlook. It becomes who you are. It becomes just natural to you. And this world sometimes trains us to be negative and reinforces this idea that we have no power, that we're powerless, that we're victims, and that's just not true. You know that's not true. We have so much creative potential in our lives, and it really starts with going inward, with realizing I don't need other people to act a certain way, I don't need other people to respond a certain way, I don't need them to believe a certain way, because I'm at peace anyways. I can look at a person who believes completely differently than me, I still love them, I still accept them, I still think they're an awesome person. It's when you need another person to get on this ship with you, you need them to believe the certain way that you believe, that's a powerless place to be. Because people are people. They're unique. They have their own life experience. They have their own conclusions that they've come to. And it's not our job to manipulate and force other people to believe like we do. No. A powerful place to be is in acceptance and unconditional love of people. Even the people who need you to believe like they do. You can still look at them and be like, you are a beautiful human soul, and I might not agree with you on X, Y, and Z, but that doesn't change how I feel about you. That doesn't change the fact that I think you're an amazing mother, you're an amazing father, you're finding your way, you have beautiful gifts to give this world. You know, being non-reactive is such a beautiful thing, because you're able to be and stand in the clarity of who you are. You're able to just be yourself, to be authentically you, and that is such a beautiful gift to give people, an example to give people. You can be yourself. You can be authentically yourself. You can believe what you want to believe, what feels true in your heart. And when you have a positive mental outlook, and you find the joy, you find the light, you find the peace within yourself, you carry that with you everywhere you go. You learn how to tap into the flow of life. You know, some people call it the middle way, some people call it the Teo, the river, the flowing of life. Like that's what it is. Imagine a river of wellness, a river of prosperity, a river of abundance, a river of all good things flowing, and all you need to do is just relax and go with the flow. That's all you need to do. Whenever things are not going our way in our life, it's mostly because we're not allowing it to happen. We are getting in the way of our own joy, of our own blessings, of our own prosperity by the thoughts that we think and the behaviors that we take on that a lot of times aren't even true for us. They're not even resonant for us. It's just something familiar that's been practiced too many times. So if you find that in yourself, like maybe you're kind of feeling down, or like you see things as a chore instead of an opportunity, train yourself and do things a little bit differently. You know, when you gotta wash those dishes, instead of trudging your feet along and saying, I gotta do these dishes, put on some music, light some incense, light a candle, and just think of it as a ritual instead. Like, I get to clean these dishes. I'm so grateful I have food to eat. I'm so grateful I have a family to feed. I'm so grateful that I have people around me that I love, that I get to care for. Whatever your situation is, maybe you got roommates. Like, just tweak your mental attitude a little bit here and there, and you will be amazed at the level of peace and happiness that you're able to inhabit in your daily, mundane life, okay? I'm so passionate about all of this. Like, I know the right people are gonna find it, and I'm so grateful to feel this level of peace and happiness that I get to experience on a daily basis. I will never take it for granted, and I'll do everything in my power to help other people find it for themselves too, because it is such a powerful example to be in the world. You know, your example, the clarity of your example is the greatest teacher and the greatest gift you can give other people. Like, I know I'm sitting here lecturing and like trying to talk and whatever, and that has its place, but we can lecture people all day long, and it's never going to be as powerful as the example that we embody and the example that we are. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to make another video and talk to you guys even more about more beautiful things. And yeah, being non-reactive is a superpower. Being cheerful is a superpower. And I hope that we can all find it in our daily lives a little bit more each day. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.